Yes, indeed. The dark sign brands the undead. And in this land, the undead are corralled and led to the north. Where they are locked away to await the end of the world. This is your fate.
Yello, everybody. This is B Gamer, and it has been quite some time since I've uploaded anything to this channel. And I thought, you know, I've gotten into Dark Souls. I like it a lot, and I thought, why not play this game? This is I don't remember what class I chose now. Actually, I don't remember the name of it exactly. For some reason, because I've never chosen it before. But why not play some Dark Souls? It's fun. Yeah. So let's bust out of here. Busting out of prison with my just the hilt of a sword. The character here, Sir B, that's his name. He looks pretty disgusting right now. As you do. Look at that bonfire. So yeah, I've beaten this game before. Once. I've beat it once. And I enjoyed it a lot. And yeah, so I'm not going into this blind, like I know what's going on. Hi buddy. And this isn't really a tutorial. I'm not gonna do like I'm not using this, like I'm not gonna do like a 100% playthrough, but I'm just playing it for fun. Let's go get my weaponry. Spider shield, how cool. Oh. Aha! Stop. Alright, well, let's get my axe. I think it was a bandit is what I chose. I think that's what it was called. I have beaten the game as a pyromancer, and I almost beat it as a warrior, I believe. I didn't quite finish that one. Ooh. Now, let's help that guy that just saved us, Oscar. Bam. Ah, hey buddy.
Oh, you. You're no hollow, hmm? Thank goodness. I'm done for, I'm afraid. I'll die soon, then lose my sanity. I wish to ask something of you. You and I, we're both undead. Hear me out, will you?
Sure.
Regrettably, I have failed in my mission, but perhaps you can keep the torch lit. There is an old saying in my family, thou who art undead art chosen, and thine exodus from the undead asylum maketh pilgrimage to the land of ancient lords. When thou ringeth the bell of awakening, the fate of the undead thou shalt know. Well, now you know, and I can die with hope in my heart. Oh, one more thing. Here, take this. An Estus flask. An undead favorite.
Ah,
oh,
sweet.
And this.
A key.
Now I must bid farewell.
Bye-bye.
I would hate to harm.
Yep, alright. if you come back here after you leave the asylum, he will try to kill you. And if I remember correctly, he's not very, he's pretty difficult. Alrighty. I'm a little bit sick right now, if you couldn't tell. Huzzah! I'm not sure why power attack is kind of useless considering it takes 2 hits anyway. Only. Yoink. Oh, and if you're playing this game for the first time, I have a very good advice. In your starting gift or whatever, always choose. Wah! Also, always plunging attack this guy. Always choose the master key. I think is what's called the key. It's very good. For some reason I can't remember the name of any the stuff in this game right now, because it's been a while since I played it. This guy is definitely the hardest boss there is. I mean, you're gonna have so much difficulty with him, as you can see. No, but he's fun. And another thing, if you come back here, well, actually, I'll leave it as a surprise. You'll see. Look over here. If you go over there, there's the, what's his name? The bird thing. It's weird. Speaking of birds.
Only in the ancient legends it is stated that one day an undead shall be chosen. To leave the undead asylum in pilgrimage to the land of the ancient lords. Lordran.
Everyone's favorite place. Wee. Another thing. This is on my PS4, and I can't yet make thumbnails for my videos, which is kind of bothersome to me. But eventually I'll be able to again. Crestfallen Knight. This guy's always great. I'm not gonna talk to him. He doesn't give any good advice. Except for telling you to go ring the bells. Humanity. Okay. Let's get a move on. So, whack, 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 whack. I usually actually don't prefer the shields. I feel like they kind of make it a little less fun. But I'm gonna use a shield just because. Why not? That's typically how you play the games with the shield. How it's made to be. Yoink. And oh, he's still alive. I also played Bloodborne, and I was terrible at that game. I find it way more difficult than this. It's way faster pace. And yeah, everything seems like all the bosses seem like they have a lot of health. Trudge on through the water. And here we are. Dun, dun, Undead Berg. Whoops. Didn't realize that killed him. You can also... This is a backstab, by the way. If you go behind someone... I'm just... if you have no idea. But, yeah, you just go behind someone and do that. There's also parrying, which is this. But I find it very hard to pull off. And I am terrible at it, so I don't even try. Because I just get myself killed. Little secret back here. Ooh. Disregard for whoever's barrels those were. Sure, it doesn't matter considering this whole place is just filled with hollows. Yeah. There's a really good item right there. If you can see it, the shiny thing right there is a really good item. And we gotta knock these guys down. Let's get that nice. Alright, rubbish. See what rubbish does is absolutely nothing. So that's what makes it really good. But then over here, you get something, it's a little less useful, you get some humanity. Not as good as the rubbish though. Sure. Alrighty. Oh, hi. Not sure where you came from. Oh, I tried to do a backstab, but it did not work. Not that it mattered, because I didn't skill them anyway. First of all, usually in like 3 and 2, Dark Souls 3 and 2, when you traverse the fog, there's a boss after it. But for some reason, they didn't. That's not how this game is. Okay, I did not make that. I don't think that's how you get to that, actually. I think about it. Oh, hi there. Dragon. Come at me. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, got that guy. Let's go get. Okay. Probably my least favorite enemy in the game right here. One of them, at least the spear guys. Because they sort of just sit there and don't do anything. And if you hit their shield, you gotta kind of hit their shield. They're annoying. They don't like to. They like to just sit there and wait. What a cool guy. Sorry, man. Did you drop something? I don't know. This guy, what's this say? Hello. He's a cool guy. Let's talk to him.
Now, you seem to have your wits about.
Yeah. Okay. So, I don't remember if he. So there's a sword he has. What is it called? It's the katana-looking one. Maybe. Actually, I think he might only drop that if you kill him. I think. I don't know. I'm gonna kill him.
You've gone mad, have you?
Yes, he
I'll
does.
teach you, you
pretty
lousy
sure
rat.
I remember that being pretty good.
Yulia!
I don't know what he's talking about.
Why me?
I feel pretty bad.
You.
Is he gonna? Yep. Alrighty. He gave us some cool stuff. Like this. And oh, I can't wield this. I don't have enough dexterity. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just go for like a strength type build. Just mainly strength. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it plays out. Well, got those guys. And those guys. Isn't that satisfying? This is one rusty ladder. And this is where you can jump over to that spot I was at. Some throwing knives. Right here. Don't mess it up. Nice. Oh. That genuinely startled me. Depending on how many, I think it's like upvotes you have, the picture will change. And you'll meet this fellow eventually. Considering I continue to upload this Dark Souls playthrough. And yeah, the more upvotes you have, the like, I don't remember exactly what it is. Like, I think that's the second best. The third best is Solaire, and we are just coming up on him, I believe. The next boss, I always have trouble with for some reason. This is only the second boss. It's probably, I don't like the where you fight him or anything like that. I find it annoying. Alright, okay. Alrighty. And choppity chop. Those guys are down. The thing about Dark Souls is, a lot of the time, you just run past enemies because you fight them so many times it gets to a point where you're just sick of it. So I usually fight them like the first time I see them, and then after I fight them a couple of times I get sick of it and just run past them every time. Because you gotta get those souls. Hey guys. This guy in the back thinks he's cool while he's throwing fire bombs. Yoink. And oh, ouch. Chop. 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 I'll take a sip from my drink here, my Sunny D. This part I hate up here, because all these guys just throw fire bombs at you the whole time. Let's get Oh, there he goes. I don't think that killed him. Maybe it did. Oh yeah, he's gone. And all that just for that. So, that was definitely not worth it. But, I guess I don't have to worry about those guys breathing down my back. And here's the residence key. That's nice. I don't remember where we got that. Maybe we got it from that one guy. But you can also, I'm pretty sure, use the master key on that, or whatever it's called. These guys, they're really just a pain. Whoa! Well, I'm alive. Okay, that's... I don't know. Oh, there goes that guy. Ow! Ah! And there we go. I'm dead. Well, at least we don't have to deal with that flaming barrel anymore. I am not sure what that little pocket was there, but they pushed me off. Alrighty. See, this is what Dark Souls is. You die, and you repeat. Alright, chop, chop, chop. Oh my. Ouch, stop. Run, 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 run. And also, this little area right here gets 10 times more annoying after you've already been there. Because that guy, that like sword and shield guy right there, sort of just starts out already in the room. So I don't have any downtime from opening the door. So that's annoying. Alright, we're just gonna run past these guys. Whoa. And we'll go through here. And whoops, that was not on purpose. Alright, goodbye, sir. Into this little tower area. And just this the army of people still trailing behind me. And traverse the fog. Here is where the boss fight is. The Taurus demon, I believe that's how you say it. And these guys up here. And always take these guys out, because otherwise they will shoot at you while you are fighting him, which is no good. Drink. Alrighty. Time for the boss. I always have trouble with. Let's see if maybe I'll do better. There he is. So, what you do with this guy is you run over here. You don't have to, but it's very nice. You run over here, and you climb up here. Just like the last big demon guy we killed, we plunging attack him. Nice. Alright. Alright, I'm in a bad spot here. Oh, boy. My shield took up a lot of damage from that somehow. Alrighty. Oh, okay. This axe does a lot of damage to him. And there we go, Taurus Demon. That I feel like I hyped that up to be way harder than it really was. That's the first time I beat him on my first try. So that's nice. Nice and easy. I like this shield I have. It's pretty cool, shiny. Alrighty, everybody. And here he is, the man, the myth, the legend, Solaire of Astora. Hi, pal.
Hello. You don't look hollow, far from it. I am Solaire of Astora, an adherent of the Lord of Sunlight. Now that I am undead, I have come to this great land, the birthplace of Lord Gwyn, to seek my very own son. You find that strange? Well, you should. No need to hide your reaction. I get that look all the time.
Yep.
Oh, aha. So I didn't scare you. I have a proposition, if you have a moment.
Oh, yeah.
The way I see it, our fates appear to be intertwined. In a land brimming with hollows, could that really be mere chance? So what do you say? Why not help one another on this lonely journey?
Yes.
This pleases me greatly. Well then, take this. We are amidst strange beings in a strange land. The flow of time itself is convoluted, with heroes centuries old phasing in and out. The very fabric wavers, and relations shift and obscure. There's no telling how much longer your world and mine will remain in contact. But use this to summon one another as spirits, cross the gaps between the worlds, and engage in jolly cooperation. Of course, we are not the only ones engaged in this, but I am a warrior of the sun. Spot my summon signature easily by its brilliant aura. If you miss it, you must be blind.
Alrighty. What a nice guy Solaire is, isn't he? Just a pleasant guy to be around. You know what's not a pleasant guy to be around? This dragon. I'm gonna get full health. Oh, here he is. Oh boy. Instant death. Okay. Isn't that a great way to end this video of part 1 of Dark Souls being obliterated by the dragon that we saw earlier? Well, I will see all you guys next time in our next Dark Souls adventures. If I do another one, that is. Hope you liked the video. And I'm gonna go mutilate some barrels. Goodbye.